我咧坐喺度啊，呢度個 cam 啊，你上咗鏡，唔係上鏡唔係問題，你知唔知一啲人？係多啊，都係俾少少，總之下一批黃道啊，係應該嗰陣未嗰個我哋開住嗰個嘅。
Hello, welcome everyone to the 4th Asian Junior and Youth Orienteering Championships organized in Hong Kong this year. This is our 4th edition, since the first one also in Hong Kong in 2015. My name is Brian Poon and I'm really excited to see the growth of Asian orienteering. I've started orienteering about 20 years ago, which many of the athletes today haven't started, weren't even born yet. Sitting next to me Hello again, this is Brian and Tam next to me. We apologize, we had some technical difficulties, but we should be back and running well and good live again. Again, this is the 4th Asian Junior and Youth Orienteering Championships organized in Hong Kong with about 137 athletes from 9 federations, which is a very exciting day today. We have our first runners already started and first runner in our first camera control, but we'll have a little talk about the course. Showing here is so we have first W16 just passing the control, that's Yu Tong Liao from China. Now let's talk about the course. For the W16 course, it's situated in Chau Tin Chun, which is one of the northern villages in Hong Kong, a 200-year history. So the start goes into a pretty technical trail and grave network, which is special in Hong Kong, into the forest with low visibility, and passing through from 1 to 2 into the open. There's numerous graves and urns, and there are lots of undulating plain and semi-open hills. So further down, we would have our first video control, which is at control 5, which you are seeing here. So there's for the course, there are 2 major trails and then 2 major hills on top. And doing a little loop in the south, and then further on to the northeast section, which is an open, longer running trails all the way back to the finish in the north. So the first few runners have passed through the video control. There's another one, Yu Man from M16. And let me Tam, do you know anything? Do you want to talk about the M16 class athletes?
M16 class, we have Man Yu from Hong Kong, and he's our junior squad members, and he's very experienced in this terrain, and I hope he will have a good result today.
Okay, and back with you now. We're showing the M20 course just as a preview for the audience around the world. Same start. All the athletes are quarantined right now. First control, there's a little choice between going through the white forest or on the trails through the graveyards. And for the second control, another route choice, going from the south and then through a long big trail or even a northern trail. Entering the control. It will be interesting to see where the athletes would choose. Further down, it's going up to the 3rd control and 4th control, back into a little dense green, which is very common in Hong Kong areas. It will be a little fighting through to get through the 2 controls. And down to control 5, very similar. The challenge would be on to control 6, whether they'll go straight over the hills, which is wide open. 6, we will have a video control, which will see where the athletes will be coming in. Another option from 5 to 6 would be going from the south or the north. The north is a little flat ground, open trails, very easy, very runnable. And from the south, they actually get on the proper paved road, which would be very helpful for some speedy athletes. After the long 6, they'll have a steep climb up to control 7. And just a note, this is 5-meter contour, so that's probably about a good 60 meters just to climb up to control 6, challenging on their physics. Continue on to 8, 9 and 10 would be would be challenging for the athletes to remain focused so they can finish the job back up to 11, and then we have a video to see them at the finish. And we'll continue to look at all the different athletes. And Tam, what's the latest situation for now?
Now there are 7 athletes past the first radio controls, and the time is quite good for them. And let's see who's the first finishers in today. There are one more China athlete, Li Junchen, passed the radio control. Now he's the second position in W20.
Alright, and so we have 6 courses today. So the men and female, 16, 18, and 20. The longest course being the M20, which I just talked about. It's 4.2 kilometers long with 170 meters climb, which is quite significant. Expected winning time of 35 minutes. Down to the shortest course for W16, which is one of the most competitive courses. 2.2 kilometers, 90 meters climb, out of 9 controls with an expected winning time of 25 minutes. We would expect the first finishers to arrive at the finish in about 15 minutes, and we should be able to find out the results in about an hour from now. So another athlete just passed through.
From Chinese Taipei. Now he's in second position in M16.
Yeah, so he's about half a minute behind the first, and another one from W20. That's pretty quick. Under 10 minutes for the first video call. Jia Keng.
And we can see the W20 Jia Keng is she's the sprint champions in ASJYOC 2019. So she may be the one of the famous athletes today.
Yeah, probably one of the favorites out of the about 15 athletes that are 18 athletes competing in the W20 class. And that's a course of 3.7 kilometers, 170 meters of climb, 12 controls, and expecting her to finish in about 35 minutes. So another 25 minutes in the course for her. So along this course, there's some challenging sections, a bit some dangerous spots along the ponds, but it will all be well marked. Hopefully the athletes will all be safe. We just had our first athlete come through our second video control, M18, Chek Long Ethan
Fong. Yes, our Hong Kong athletes. We can see, many athletes passed the radio controls from China. And this South Korean in W20.
Yeah, the first control is about 1/3 of the course, so just they're 1/3 of the way there. So it is very open. Today is a very clear blue skies, good day. It's not windy, so I think it's actually perfect weather for the athletes to be here. Would you think it's a nice day to run today?
Yes, it's very fast running terrain here. And maybe there are some athletes will finish soon in 5 minutes, maybe.
Oh wow! Yeah, the W20s are popping up one after another. So they have the 18 of them, and a very strong field from all the teams. We see M18 Ryota Nakamura just came from the roadside, passing through the graves. That was the second control, second video control, so he probably has about 10 to 15 minutes before the finish.
The first runner past the second radio control is Yu Man from Hong Kong in M16 class. and now he's the ranked one in his class, and I think he will be finished very soon.
Yeah, so M16 is a 2.3 kilometer course with a 95-meter climb. It was similar to the W16 course, a little longer. Expected winning time is 25 minutes, and Yu-Man has used 23 minutes.
Oh, it's finished.
And he's actually going into the finish control. He might be our first finisher.
His result is 24 minutes 14 seconds, and oh, it's very fast because it's finished before within the expected winning time.
I think he should be popping up soon in the finish.
Oh,
and
All right, we'll show you the finish when another runner comes through. Yeah, so we've seen W20, M20, M18. They're all starting in 1 minute intervals, so it's actually a lot of starts at the same time, which is actually quite challenging for us to follow. But if you want to follow on, you can look at the live results on oahk.org, so you can log on to the website.
And there will be the second finishers from China. In W16, Yu Tong Liu, she's passed the second radio controls and coming to the finish. Yes, she's coming. And the results for her is the time for Yu Tong Liu is
27 minutes and 13 seconds.
It's a good time also.
Which is an excellent time out of our expected winning time of 25 minutes. We'll see if she can hold on to this result, as there are about 24 more competitors in the W16 class.
We have one M16 finishers and one W16 finishers. That's waiting for the others class finish.
Yeah, so we are starting at 1 minute intervals with our first start that started 30 minutes ago at 10:30. Our last start is at 11:22. So there are still starts coming on. The results are not final yet, and we'll be following on for the next hour to see what the results will be like. It will be quite a fast course, interesting match. It seems like it's all our competitors are at a very competitive level. Should be a very tight race.
And there's an M16 athlete from Japan. He's coming to the finish. It's with a 25 minutes 37. He will be the second position in M16.
So that's a very fast sprint coming in. M16 second place.
Two more M16 athletes are passing to the second radio controls from China, Jun Boyo and Chi Hao Li from Chinese Taipei. Oh, and follow them, there's Ji Jun Kong from Hong Kong with the fastest time for 20 minutes and 38 seconds. And he will be the leader to now to the M16 class.
Oh, that is a very fast time, as we were expecting only 25 minutes, so the athletes are doing really well on the course. So right now M16, the ranking number 1 from Taipei, should be finishing in about 23-24 minutes coming through. It's about 2 minutes ahead of the second place.
Here are new leaders in M16 class. Chi Hao Li. The time is 22 minutes and 57 seconds.
And we just saw M20 Kaiji Fulukado leading the M20 right now at 21 minutes.
And Chi Chen Kong, is the new leader again from Hong Kong. Chi Chen Kong finished in 21 minutes and 23 seconds.
And that's on the M16 course. So I think M20 Kaiji Fulukado is still leading. Not quite seeing the second one coming through yet. So he's the only one that's on the passive video. For the M16, Ji Chen Kwong is currently ranked number 1. I think it's about leading with about 30 seconds. So we'll see if he can keep the lead all the way to the finish.
And we can see M20 class Silut Lavasli from Hong Kong with the second best time in M20 class. Few minutes behind the Japan list.
Yeah, it's a bit of a little break now. There's some exciting finishes just then. There's an. But yeah, now we'll switch to our first video control. And just interesting fact about this hill, people used to call it the Little Rat Hill. Yeah, the Little Rat Hill. So that is the first video control. It's only for the women's course that runs through this control. But we see people coming from different directions. We'll see if there's more. So Taipei, Lin Yan Yang on W16. So behind by 2 minutes 35 seconds. On second place right now out of the field of 18 athletes. Correction, it's 25 athletes. And then Hannah Nuramalin from Singapore, currently 5th place at 27 minutes 32 seconds. Might have had some trouble in the early stages, but still not a bad time. It's interesting. A few athletes are running the different direction. They might be onto the next control. And Hoi Chen T, 14 minutes. So
Also
about 4
from
minutes.
Singapore.
Also from Singapore. Yeah, so a lot of athletes coming through now. W20 Pei Lin Wu. 26 minutes 15 seconds. Might be struggling a little bit in the early stages. We'll see how she can perform later on. And from Korea, Chae Hyung Kim at 24 minutes 26 seconds, 11 minutes behind the leader on W18, 5th place currently. And this spot is about 1/3 of their course. So we just had Lo Hua Yan coming through the first video control. That is control number 5 of the W16 course.
She's now in 4th position and just 1 minute 26 seconds behind. Oh, another finishers we can see is from China, Yu Haozhou, and he's in 3rd position in M16 class.
And a correction, just then it was Lo Hua Yan on the W20 course, and it's actually her 3rd control. So she is about only 1/6 of her course. So it's a pretty long, much longer course for the W20 class compared to the W16.
Two more athletes from Hong Kong, China is rushing to the finish. Arlok Wu and Yo Yo Yo.
They should be coming any minute now. And they are fighting for Arlok Wu is currently ranking number 2 on the M16 and W18 for Yo Yo Yu. Trying to have a new first place on the W18. Arlok Wu.
Arlok Wu with a best time now in M16, 1 minute ahead the second one.
And Yo Yo Yu just finished as well, now ranking number 1 on W18 course. So another W16 and M16 has passed the line. So most finishers right now is on the M16. They had a course of 2.3 kilometers, 95 minutes of climb. Currently 7 finishers, with the winner currently, the leader currently Jizhen Kwong from Hong Kong, 21 minutes and 23 seconds. Followed behind also from Hong Kong, Arlok Wu, 21 minutes and 43 seconds. And Taipei Chia Hao Li, 22 minutes and 57 seconds. So it's still a pretty close race. There are about 20 more athletes coming in, so for the M16 course. So we'll be excited to see how the finish results would be and whether Jizhen Kwong could keep the first place. For the other classes, it's only one finisher from W16, one finisher from W20 that has passed through. So we'll update in a little bit later. Let's look at the other cameras to see whether there's any other action. Oh, so that's Hong Kong, Siu Puyut.
It's past the first radio controls. Now she's ranked 2 in W18. She's just 1 minute behind the first runner from Thailand.
Yeah, 1 minute 20 minutes. So it's actually ahead of the current leader who has finished the course. Yo-Yo Yu finished the course, currently leading at the finish. She passed the point at 15:03, and Siu Pui Yut is actually about 40 seconds ahead. And now another one, M16 Maito Mizuno. Seems pretty sure of where he's going after looking at the map. Yeah, just running away really hard. And a few more runners coming in. Yi Tao Chen, Jin Ning Dong, both from China. Also within a 5-minute range of the leader. Yeah, so as our athletes are on the way, most of them are in the beginning parts of the course. There's some back and forth running in the first video control, which is in the southern part of the course, about 1/3 to 1/5 depending on which course they are. Yeah, there's a lot of runners running the other direction, so I'm curious which course they're on. So apparently it's a major route choice. Just going to the initial first quick controls. And another M16 Siu Pui Lok, 30 minutes 16 seconds, about 1 minute behind. Still a manageable gap, might be able to catch up with the leader.
And with more runners rushing to the finish, they are passing the second radio controls.
The Japanese runner just passed through the finish. There's a little lag over here, so I couldn't see who he was.
From the radio controls to the finish, about 1 minute. And we can expect they are rushing to the finish now. We have Hong Chak Long, Ethan from Hong Kong. He finished in 44 minutes in 15 seconds. It's now rank 1 in M18. He's the first finisher in this class. And from China, there are W16 runner Ji Xin-o, also just finished with 28 minutes 20 seconds.
So that's about 1 minute behind the leader out of the 4 finishers that have finished the W16 course. And another report on the M16, Chi Chun Kwong is still in the lead, 21-23 minutes. But Yuki has come into the 3rd place, Yuki Sumikawa from Japan, 22 minutes 47 seconds, 1 minute and 20 seconds behind Chi Chun Kwong, who is the leader. Yuki Sumikawa is now in the 3rd place. 8 runners have finished the M16 course.
And we have a new leader from M20 from Japan, Kaichi Fukado. It's now the rank 1 for the second radio control and maybe the first finisher in M20.
Finisher coming in, sprinting to the last finish. Second one coming in, chasing right after. So that's Peng Xiang Wang from China, M18 at the top spot, 44 minutes.
You can see Lawas Xilue Li from Hong Kong just behind the Japanese. have the second positions in M20 class.
Lin Yang and Taipei, oh, just short by 11 seconds, now in second place on the W16. 27 minutes, 24 seconds. That's really very, very close. So we just had a few finishes. So Peng Shengwang from M18, China, ranking number 1 right now. And Kaiji Fulukado, M20, is also leading the M20. Lin Yang just came in from Taipei, ranking number 2 from W16. And Peng Shengwang,
Oh, it shows disqualified.
shows us disqualified, so must have something might have happened. More of the Japanese runners we see running through the first video control. And for this year's race, Japan is the second biggest participant in out of all the federations. Yeah, so Japan has a very active orienteering scene out of all of Asia and has been organizing many great races and very welcoming all the Japanese runners to come into Hong Kong to visit our orienteering scene. Yeah, this race, besides a junior race which has been organized for the last since 2015, it's a great opportunity to connect all the athletes from different parts of Asia to just to connect, communicate, and just make lifelong friendships. And hopefully they will do so after the race and before the race. So we just had another W16 Kaka Yip also from Hong Kong, ranked number 4 for now. Okay, here's just passed through. It's Maxim Yeryomin, M16 from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has a strong team of 3 in the M16 that is participating in the competition, and another 5 ladies also in the race. We welcome them as well. So he is currently ranked number 6 on the W18 course, actually. Yeah, W18 course. So a lot more activity going on in our first video control. We do apologize for a little bit of the quality. It is in the northern parts of Hong Kong, which is very, very far from the city. There is some internet connectivity issues from time to time, but hopefully it will clear up. And then the next few days we will have a much clearer presentation. Still, we could see the action fighting through into the controls. Yeah, so it's like oftentimes 4 or 5 athletes coming through at the same time.
Different athletes just passed control 55. It should be the first radio control for them, and they are more than half distance they have to run to the finish.
It's quite interesting. Earlier on, most of the athletes were coming either on the trail, coming from the camera side or from the far side, and lately the last 5 athletes actually came in from the left side of the camera, just through the heavy bushes. So interesting how the route choices ended up.
We have a new leaders in W16, Mandy Weng Yiho from Hong Kong. We just finished with 22 minutes 42 seconds. 5 minutes behind, 5 minutes ahead the second finishers from China.
Yeah, so that's a pretty impressive finish, Mandy, which makes the lead quite a significant lead of 5 minutes out of the 8 finishers. We'll see if there would be anyone beating her time.
Siu Pui-lok also finished rank 1 in M16 with a new best time 20 minutes 29 seconds. 1 minute ahead the second finisher Meito Mizuno from Japan.
And the previous leader, Chi Chun Kwong, is now in third place. So here's W20 Anastasia Midas from Kazakhstan, 22 minutes 59 seconds, about 13 minutes behind. It's quite a different terrain compared to the terrain in Kazakhstan, I'm sure. But it might be just warmer weather now for them. So we'll see if they could improve as they get used along throughout the week.
Few more athletes are running to the finish. We can see a Japanese.
Coming up, Sonosuke Mori, 30 minutes 25 seconds, ranking number 1 in M20.
Oh, the time is very good.
Oh, a bunch of finishers coming through. Our screen couldn't catch up.
Siu Pui-yut, W18 new best time.
And we had Jilian Peng from China, 52 minutes 40 seconds, ranking number 3, M20. Just short of Sonosuke Mori, who just finished ahead of him, ranking number 1, 30 minutes and 25 seconds in the M20 course. And we have Tianhan Zhao from China, M16, and Xiaoru Zhao from China, W16, and Cherkyu Ao Janus, also in M16. So 2 M16 runners are quite in the very top first and second place right now. They're fighting through for the rest of the course to see who will finish in the lead. Mina Ochiai finished number 4 for W16, about 5 minutes behind. Still a significant lead by Mandy. And we just had Yifan Zhang from China and another athlete from South Korea, I believe, who just finished. So Yifan Zhang is now in the lead at 44 minutes. Let me see. Alright, we have a second control, Hong Ching Feng and Chong Wei Xie, very close together, M18 course. So Chong Wei Xie is it's 32 minutes, just about 60 minutes behind the leader. About 10 runners have passed through this control. So far, most of them have been coming through the top, which is a more straightforward, but with a much more climb going through the top. And it's a little challenging coming before you see the opening at the far end of the control. A couple runners came in from the right of the screen. That's a full road. It'll be interesting to see if we can find out which side is a better choice. Alright, so just a little report. That's M20 course. We have Sonosuke Mori from Japan, 30 minutes 25 seconds, about a 6-minute lead after the second place, Kaiji Furukato. M18, Ryota Nakamura, 37 minutes 50 seconds, leading the second place Kaisei Hirata by 3 minutes. There's 4 runners who finish. M16, there are 10 runners who finish. Siu Pui-lok still leading, 20 minutes 29 seconds, leading by 50 seconds ahead of the Meito Mizuno from Japan. So it's quite a race between Hong Kong and Japan in the men's, but there's still a lot of athletes coming through. W20, we do not see finishes yet, but W18, Siu Pui-yut at 25 minutes 48 seconds, having an 8-minute lead ahead of Waiki Fong, which 8 minutes ahead. There are four finishes on W18, and for W16, Mandy also commanding a very dominating lead at 22 minutes 42 seconds. Out of the 10 athletes that have came through to the finish W16, so the half course is almost done.
Another finishers from Japan, Wota Oshi finished second positions in M18 class.
So put in the second position, just beat his another Japanese competitor. So top 3 are all Japanese. So second place and third place, it's just only a separation of 25 seconds.
More runners are rushing to the finish. Yang Xijiang from China, M16 class, finished in 5th position with 25 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, so we just see Joshua out having a water stop there. He came from the roads on the right side of the screen, and another Taipei athlete, didn't get his name, but he came in from the top of the hill, Yang TMP. Another athlete coming from the right of the screen on the main road.
Very fast.
So it's a fast runner, but still 42 minutes, about 23 minutes behind. There is a water station in the field, and which you see on the video control right now, on the little right of the screen. Hong Kong Christmas can vary quite a lot. It could get pretty hot. This year it's much more cooler and chiller and very runner friendly. So it's a great day for the race. Another finisher from Kazakhstan. So on the M16, passing the first video control, that's David Sivolapov from Kazakhstan. 10 minutes 24 is a new rank #1, so he might be able to take down the other athletes as the race evolves.
In W16, there are 2 runners rushing to the finish. Jerica Kong from Hong Kong and Pina He from Chinese Taipei. Seems they will run together to the finish.
More finishers are approaching the finish. The atmosphere is actually getting.
Jerica Kong is now in second position with 22 minutes 4 seconds. Maybe we got the second. Is his second position? Just a seconds behind Mandy. Let's see the result. It should be. Yes, the Chinese Taipei W16 runners. Okay, let's take a look for the.
There's quite a few runners.
Okay, W16 result, Jerica Kong with the 20 minutes 43 seconds. Just 1 second behind Mandy with the second position.
Wow, just 1 second. That's very, very tight on W16. Jerica Kong the second place, and Mandy Wing Yi Ho on the first place. Currently leading the third place by 2 minutes. We got a few more arrivals. M18, Lo Pak Long, we had a new leader. Let's see how far.
Oh, we have the new leaders in M16. It's Cherkil Reynolds out with a very fast time, 18 minutes and 12 seconds. It should be 2 minutes ahead the second one, also from Hong Kong, Siu Pui Long.
And we just also had Alfred Olsen from Sweden, just came through the finish. M16, 22 minutes and 12 seconds, ranking the number 6. Okay, we have well, we just saw Lutalo Asai M16 now in 4th place, 11 minutes and 50 seconds. Interesting, I got to meet Lutalo Asai a couple weeks ago. He actually came into Hong Kong over 2 weeks ago to start acclimatizing to the Hong Kong arenas and the weather in Hong Kong. So, well, good on him for coming in alone. And he was, all of the athletes are staying in one of the hostels, so he would probably be the first ones to introduce everyone to Hong Kong.
W16 has the new best time again. Manhei Marigo from Hong Kong. Wow, 70 minutes 24 seconds.
Well, bringing the lead for another 3 minutes. That's W16. That's a 2.2 kilometer course with a 90-meter climb. So doing a 17 minutes 24 is quite an impressive time. We were only expecting a winning time of 25 minutes in the beginning. And Yui Fujisawa also a new lead, 57 minutes and 5 seconds. I believe she's actually the first finisher out of the W20 course. Yes, Yui Fujisawa from Japan, the first finisher of the W20 course, which is actually quite a challenging one from the views of it. Lots of like 120-degree turns and lots of decision making. I think almost half the controls have some significant route choice decisions. So we'll see how the time will stand for W20. And we just had Iluka Maki from Japan ranked number 1 in another W20, so that significantly pushed the time up. So we have a second finisher, W20. Now the leader is Iluka Maki from Japan, 28 minutes and 18 seconds.
Bunch of runners are rushing to the finish again, and it may have a big change from different classes. Let's see which class will have the new best time.
Yeah, it's interesting about the W20, so that's a significantly improvement out of our expected winning time of 35 minutes. Our first runner right now is completing it in 28 minutes. And W18, the second place, Yuan Yue Fang, are now at second place, about 8 minutes behind. That's still a very, very fast time. Another Taipei runner just came through. Oh, actually, Taipei runner. Oh, and then we should be looking onto the David Sivilapov from Kazakhstan, which is having a significant lead in the M16 course, ranking number 1. He's at 17 minutes, passing through the second video control. And a very quick 17 minutes 39 seconds passing the final control, so he should be coming in. Yeah, so in the finish area we can see that more and more athletes have finished the course, taking a break at the tents. This is in the school which was built in about 70 years ago, which is not functioning anymore. I think most of the people from the village have moved to the city. But yeah, it actually has quite a lot of history if you're interested. The villagers just put in the money to try to build this school, and actually one of the best in that area for quite a significant period of time, from the 50s to the 80s. We'll have a look at the second video control, as there should be more runners that are coming in. Interesting to see whether they're coming from the right side of the screen where the trucks are, where the main road is, or the top. We so far haven't seen anyone coming from the left, which is also a route choice. Yeah, we weren't able to compare with the information I have right now. But it would be a good talking point for the athletes at the finish.
Hong Jingfeng from Hong Kong in M618 class. He just passed the second radio controls with the new best time again, 29 minutes and 56 seconds.
And also Shen Junmi from China at third place. So on the second control, that's an 8-minute lead from the current leader, Ryota Nakamura. That's Feng Hongqing from Hong Kong. See a Singapore runner coming from the hilltop down, and he's going back up. Might be a different route choice. And we have one of the cameramen, Chiu. He has a long time presence in the Hong Kong orienteering scene. He's actually traveled around to meet with the different federations in Asia and Europe. Oh, here's Singapore coming back, finding the control, and still deciding on which route choice to go. It is a bit tricky, because it's a very small difference in the direction of the following route choice.
More M18 athletes passing the second radio control.
Feng Hongqing actually just finished and in the M18 course at 30 minutes and 36 seconds, 7 minutes faster than the original leader Ryota Nakamura, which was at 37 minutes 50 seconds. So there's still quite a lot of big changes as the time goes by. And just past was Jekai Chen. It's about 9th place, close to about 47 minutes. W20, another runner. Chihiro Kawase, 51 minutes. It's interesting. We actually had another leader at port. Yeah, so just a correction, W20, so far it's only Yui Fujisawa at 57 minutes 05, and Chihiro Kawase and Terumi Kaneko is in a very close. I think they just passed the finish. And Iluka Maki is still on the course. We just had the wrong information about earlier on when we were talking about. So Iluka Maki is still on the course. We just had Maxim Yeryomin from Kazakhstan also finishing within an hour. Yeah, so for tomorrow we should be able to find out some GPS courses that show you on the screen. Still working on it. We had some technical problems on the GPS. But we'll try to sort it out. Hopefully it will be here for the next 2 days, which would be very interesting to watch. Yeah, so again on the M16 finishers, that has the field with the most athletes that has come back. 24 of them, with only 3 more on the course. So M16 is currently led by Kazakhstan's David Sivolapov, 17 minutes 39 seconds, followed by Hong Kong's Chakyo Janus-Al, 18 minutes 12 seconds, and Rutalo Asai, 18 minutes 27 seconds. That's a very good result for the top 3. Originally forecast winning time was only 25 minutes, so they all beat it by at least 30%.
For the men 20 class, now the 3 leaders in this class all are Japanese, and our Hong Kong representative Joshua Ho is in the 4th place, just 2 seconds behind the medal.
Oh, just a 2 seconds short. It's very close. We are forecasting Zhong Yin-to, which has a pretty good start that might have been finishing, might finish earlier on. Currently, M20 class Sonosuke Mori from Japan is still in the lead at 30 minutes and 25 seconds, closely followed by Shioto Ishihara, also from Japan, 31 minutes 38 seconds, 1 minute difference. So back on the second video control, we see some runners coming near the truck, so that's on the main road. This is one of the longer controls, physically a bit challenging, also a bit of a route choice. So seems like she missed that control. We'll see if she can come back. But this is also the place for the water stop. Might not be visited that much this time because we had some really pleasant weather. But in the typical warmer days earlier in this month, yeah, I would need that water after this run. We'll see if the athlete would come back. Or did she already punch? I'm not sure.
We are waiting for the Zhong Yin-to from Hong Kong. He is now in the 3rd position for the second radio controls and is rushing to the finish. And let's see if he can get the medals.
And that was Zhong Yin-to that just
already
through.
finished,
Yeah,
with the second best time.
Second best time, 34 minutes 48.
Oh, but no. It should be, sorry, if we have...
Time should be updated soon. It might be a little different.
第3名 要 finish it.
So Zhong Yin-to would be about the 3rd place right now, 34 minutes 48. Still with the top runner, 30 minutes 25, Sonosuke Mori and Shioto Ishihara. Let's have a look at the women's field. W20 still led by Chihiro Kawase. This is another finisher. 2 runners from Taipei. So Wei Xiangqin from Taipei, and both M18 and Yang Tianpi also from Taipei. Yang Tianpi is finishing at 41 minutes 59 seconds, ranked number 9 for now. And back onto the women's course, the W20. So far there are 4 finishers. We'll still top 3 from Japan. Chihiro Kawase, first place, 51 minutes 27 seconds. Seems like the W20 course has been a much more challenging course for the athletes. And now reporting back onto the M18 course, Feng Hongqing still at the lead by 4 minutes, 30 minutes, 36 seconds. For the W18 course, also Hong Kong, Siu Puyut, 25 minutes, 48 seconds, leading by 1 minute and 10 seconds. Still 4 runners to go. And M16, still 3 more runners waiting to finish. Still led by Kazakhstan's David Sivolapov. 17 minutes 39 seconds, leading by just 30 seconds from Chokyo Janos L. And W16, I think still about 3 runners to go out of the field of 24. Led by Hong Kong's Man Hei Mary Yao, 17 minutes 24 seconds, then followed by China's Xiaoru Zhao at 20 minutes 41 seconds. So all the 16-year-old courses mostly have been back. W20 has still a large field that's still out there. M20 also quite half the field is still out running. So we'll follow through to see M18. There's still a strong contender. Sung Jun Mi, who's from China, is only 15 seconds behind the second place right now, so he might be able to get into a podium position in the top 3. We'll see whether he will show up in the second video control. We have another runner that's coming through. Using the water. So the grave you see is very typical of Hong Kong, actually, especially in the northern parts of Hong Kong. They're very big and grand graves right at the bottom, right at the side of hills. For the Hong Kong runners, we're all used to it, but for the foreign runners, it might be a scary sight to look at. I guess we just pass through with some respect, but we'll still pass through them. So I think about 2/3 of the runners have finished the race. He's from Thailand, Chanida Makaput, W16. So it's quite a different weather compared to Thailand. I don't think Thailand ever gets this cold. But yeah, she still looks strong. Definitely still a strong runner going on. We still have about 3 cameras set up throughout the course, so we'll continue looking for the runners and then show them to you. The finish has quieted down a little bit. It's all the 18 and 16 courses, about 80% of the runners have finished, and the 20 course, about 50 to 50% of the runners have finished. So most of the runners have finished, probably chatting, comparing their course notes, seeing their route choices, or even preparing for tomorrow, which would be a very different sprint race in the village with very tight alleys. Much different from the view we see right here in the open field. Might not see many of the blue skies. You'll see the buildings. So we still keep on with a lookout. So M20 Chong Yin To, that was the 3rd place. And we just had Dong Li M20, 1 hour and 4 minutes at 9th place. That's about 10 more runners coming through for M20. We'll see if any will be fighting through to get in the top spot. So far on M20, Sonosuke Mori, the 1st place, 30 minutes 25 seconds. Chiyoto Ishihara at 31 minutes 38. Okay, another runner coming through. We'll see who he is, he or she. That might be a Japan runner. Shoma Hayakawa, is it? I'm guessing.
It seems all the gold medalists already fixed it, only except the W20.
Yeah, so that was Showa Hayakawa that just finished. I don't have the times updated yet, but showing on my screen is he's actually at 6th place, 37 minutes and 23 seconds. Just 7 minutes behind the leader, Sonosuke Mori, also from Japan, which finished at 30 minutes 25 seconds. Yeah, so the expected winning time of 35 minutes. So a fair few athletes have beat that time. And Guang Yongyao from China passing M20 and followed closely behind by 2 other athletes. I'm guessing also from M20. Yes, Liao Qi Shuang from Taipei. And Pei Lun Wu from Taipei, W20. Yeah. Putting effort in studying their course. So I think we just had 2 more runners. I'm guessing they're also from W20. Yes, Pin Shan Chai from Taipei, 1 hour and 22 minutes, and another runner will show up. No, we didn't. But yes, as forecasted, it's around 11:55, close to noon, and the results are almost all in. So for all the classes except from W20, the top 6 have already been decided. The only competition remaining now is on the W20 course. We have Chihiro Kawase, first place at 51 minutes 27 seconds. Second place Terumi Kaneko, 55 minutes 27. And Yui Fujisawa, 57.05 on the third place. All 3 runners from Japan. But there are a few runners from China and Kazakhstan that may be able to challenge them coming through. So W20 would be the course that we will follow through quite closely. And Tam, would you like to talk about some kind of the results of the other courses?
In M20, there are only 2 federations can get the top 6. There are 4 Japanese and 2 Hong Kong, China, and Hong Kong got the bronze medals in M20 class, and the silver medals and gold medals are going to the Japanese. And for the M18 class, Hong Jingfeng got the gold medals. He's also the 3 gold medalist in ASJYOC 2019, and now he's still very strong in M18 class. And follow him is there are 4 Japanese in top 6, and one athlete from China got the bronze medals. For the W18 class, the champions also goes to Hong Kong, China, Pu Yuxiu. She's 1 minute 17 seconds. I had China's athlete Liu Yizhu. And one of the Kazakhstan's athletes got the 5th positions in this class. For the M16, Bayern already report the results for them. And Kazakhstan got the gold medals in this class. For the W16, Hong Kong, there are 3 Hong Kong athletes in the top 6, but gold medals, 4th positions and 5th positions. And Japanese got the bronze medals and 6th positions. And the China athletes Xiao Ruzhou got the silver medal in this class. And let's waiting for the W20's results.
Yeah, it seems like Hong Kong definitely took advantage of the home field advantage, getting some pretty good results in this 4th edition of the ASJYOC. Yeah, so we'll take our focus on the finish screen, as most runners should have finished passed through the first and second control. The finish is where we will find out the W20 top 6 finalists. Some athletes we're looking for would be Iruka Maki from Japan, Jia Kang from China, Jing Wu also from China, Anastasia Madushenko from Kazakhstan, and Yumeko Tsunada that are still in podium contention area. So far, the first top finisher is still Chihiro Kawase, 51 minutes 27 seconds. Yeah, so we just saw another W20 pass through. As we mentioned, Jia Kang, so she got from China, she got the 4th place, 1 hour 16 minutes, about 24 minutes. Still following closely W20, about still half the course, half the athletes are still out on the course. Might be quite a challenging course for them today on the W20. No, actually the 5th place. Jia Kang, 1 hour 16 minutes. Still led by Chihiro Kawase, Japan, 51 minutes and 27 seconds. So still in contention, there's Jingwu from China and Anastasia from Kazakhstan. Okay, so we can see they're still out in the field. I think they just passed the second video control, and they should be coming in the next 10-20 minutes, where we will finally decide all the podium positions for today's race. Yeah, so there should be, yeah, it's just on the GPS track. I'm seeing at least 5 or 6 of them on the final 5 controls after the second video control. Oh, they're actually coming into the finish, last 2 controls. So we should be able to see them shortly. So here's a little look at the W20 course, which has been a little more. Just correction. W20 course has been the course that has still the most runners out there. Trying to look for the W20 course, so to see where the challenging spot is. So here's a W20 course. Still about half the athletes are still out there. Currently the leader is 51 minutes. And the expected winning time is actually 35 minutes. So the course starts up in the deep trails and the graves. So a pretty fast-packed course in the first 6 controls, running along some complicated trail network. And then after the 6th control, they have a decision to run on the trail, on the road, on the left side of the map, which, if you were following on along with us, it was on coming out from the right side where the truck was, where the main road is. Or they could choose to go up. That's about 20-30 meters and follow the ridge line all the way through down to the graveyard where the video control was. It seems like most of them got a little stuck afterwards, so from 7, 8, and 9. So they might have had some challenges climbing up to the hill onto 8. There are 2 entry points just passing the road. Some dense vegetation that was opened up to so the athletes could cross through to the hill where the 8 is. It's a steep climb as well, so that could also be taking a toll for today. And then deep into 9 and 10, which is a little tricky as well. So these are the controls that have provided some challenge, we presume. Alright, some athletes coming through. So Lohoyan Irukamaki and Yumeko Tsunada. So from the W20 course, after a very challenging course out here for 1 hour. So we have the top 6 of W20, I believe. So still Chihiro Kawase at the first place from Japan. Second, third, and fourth place all from Japan, and 5th place Li Zhen Chen and Jing Wu from China. Oh, correction, the 6th place would be Yumeko Tsunada from Japan. 1 hour and 4 minutes. We still have about 8 W20 runners. Just waiting to how they perform, whether they could catch up. They're so far showing still behind at the second video control, but since it's quite a big gap, there is a chance that they could catch up. And one of our top Hong Kong female junior runners, Lo Ho Yan, was at 1 hour and 10 minutes. That puts her in 8th place. So we are coming up to the end as we watch the final few runners coming through. Today is day one of a competition day. Tomorrow will be the sprint, and the day after will be sprint relay. The sprint is in a nearby arena, which is about 20 minutes away, but deep inside a village. For the rest of today, we should be having the final runners coming in within the next 20 minutes. At 1:10 p.m., we will have the official announcement of the top 6. After the announcement, there will be a short period for any complaints that any of the athletes or federations would like to lodge. And then at 1:30 would be our official opening ceremony and prize giving ceremony. So I will be here, not commentating, but live watching on the same YouTube channel, which we watch the opening ceremony at 1:30 to 2:30. And after that, the athletes will return to their accommodation in Mayhall House, one of the historic hostels in Hong Kong, deep in the city. And they could walk around, hang out. There's lots of restaurants around. Before they come out again early tomorrow morning for a similar weather day, for a very fast sprint in the village. Hopefully tomorrow we will have the GPS tracks up and running for you. We'll see what we'll have to sort out some what has actually been happening. But it is an exciting course tomorrow. Again, 6 courses with 137 runners on this 4th Asian Junior and Youth Orienteering Championships in Hong Kong. Yeah, so we just saw another finisher, but W20 should be fixed for now. Of course, the official results will be shown about an hour from now at 1:10 p.m. But as a little preview, we have the top runner finishing on this W20 course, which is 3.7 kilometers with a 170 meters climb. We saw a little challenging course. First runner Chihiro Kawase from Japan, 51 minutes and 27 seconds. Second place Terumi Kaneko, also from Japan, 55 minutes 27 seconds. Followed also again Japan, Yui Fujisara. Fourth place Iruka Maki from Japan. Fifth place Li Huan Chen from China. And sixth place Yumeko Sanada from Japan. Seems like Japan is really ruling the field for the longer women's course. Yeah, so we still got about 1, 2, 3, 4, I think less than about 10 runners coming back. Here, two runners from Korea that just made it back. Probably in the M20 course. Or M16 actually. Yoo-ho Kim from Korea. So we should have just less than 10 runners coming in. Again, if you just joined, we are live broadcasting the 4th Asian Junior and Youth Orienteering Championships, which started, the first start started about an hour and 40 minutes ago. Most of the runners have come back. Out of the 137 runners, we have about 10 still competing in the field. First top 6 runners of all courses should have completed, should have been decided by now. The M16, M18. So W20 is dominated by Japan. M20, Japan and Hong Kong about half, also led by Japan. W18, Hong Kong, China, Japan, Kazakhstan are all sharing the top 6, with Hong Kong's Siu Puyu leading at 25 minutes 48 seconds by 2 minutes. For the M18, it's shared by Hong Kong, Japan, and China. The leader is Feng Hongqing, Hong Kong, on the M18 course, finishing at 30 minutes 36 seconds, leading by 3.5 minutes. And for the W16 course, there's a Hong Kong, China, Japan also sharing the top 6, with Hong Kong's Man Hei Mary Yao at 17 minutes and 24 seconds, leading by 3 minutes. Interesting, the 4th and 5th place are only 1 second apart. And M16, Kazakhstan's David Sivalapov is at first place, 17 minutes 39 seconds, about 30 seconds ahead of Hong Kong's Chakyu Yanos Al. The podium is shared by Kazakhstan, Hong Kong, Japan, and China. So there's a bit more of a mix in the 16 classes. As we get into the 20 classes, Japan seems to have a more dominating show. We'll see what will happen tomorrow. It's a sprint course, quite a different, unique environment. So it might have a different results. So tune in back tomorrow, which is going to be starting at around 10:30 for the sprint distance. 10 o'clock actually, 10 o'clock for the sprint distance race tomorrow, and it should be about a 2-hour broadcast. And Tam and I will be here again, hopefully with GPS updating and looking at some exciting scenes of one of the best junior athletes in orienteering in Asia competing here in Hong Kong in this beautiful day. So we'll stay with the finish and watch the last few runners come through. About an hour from now, we will have the final results, the official opening ceremony and the prize ceremony of the middle course. So I'll be a little quiet now. We'll take in the scenes of the finish arena.
Okay. 你嗰個都係抄我哋啲嘢，有個招包又使唔使幫我打？使唔使幫我打？你邊個幫我睇住啊？機場有個人嚟，係因為拉咁差落去。14蚊未翻嚟啊！可以啊，因為頭先我真係可以。食啲嘢未啊？係。好。係咯，我準備去廁所。我俾你飲多，嚇乜咁差？背住咗啊你！冇啊！佢啲透明袋裝住咁大。 我一定衰咗人啦。而家收佢，佢哋就翻就嗰個麻都要切翻埋，切翻晒頭先就砌嗰個嘢。如果唔係你今晚全部開個，有啊，我哋兩個。有好多人都以為呢個樓呢度本嚟咁你喺度點嚟？喺度。
嗰個有個嗰個，
係我個嘢食喺後邊啊！
你啲阿婆，你啲阿婆，阿婆唔知嚟㗎。死啊！我頭先講嗰句嘢應該俾佢收晒嘅。咁樣下就 OK，咁係。佢係會調翻嘅，因為佢下。
咁要啦，佢正常咯。咁啊，佢嚟。
但係佢好似真係冇得調喎，講。可能真係冇得調。呢個我哋有 live 啊，我哋有幫你㗎，我哋就 back up 㗎。呢個
都擺落去㗎嘛。
都會有。哇！只係識翻學聲，我哋就教咗快完。咁所以記住咧，聽日咧唔好用呢個相機手機攝像。我有紅啲都會聽到少少風扇嘅聲音啊嘛，你冇得。我哋會你哋講嘢會收收到。你話講粗口嘅。
即係你做嘅。我再行行起開始，我先立到嘅。我見到好靚。我未放翻睇，未睇住嗰張。嗰兩聽過咁多。即係唔好理佢。即係你冇講。好似睇遠距離嘅收集時，你冇講嗰唔係，因為我本身唔知估計會話斜我咯，我登記過。你有登記過？我登記過㗎嘛。我問問佢哋跟住講咧，真係我家庭我都唔知嘅。尋日係阿 B 嘅，阿 B 本身嘅，呢度邊個大？係可以幫手先。我就阿 B 唔好啊嘛，阿 B 又係啊，跟住就我都要，有花生豉啡。呢邊天氣唔正，我㗎。到咗啦，我問咗我咁我咧就問咁我答佢我冇得 OK 好我都我係小陳
看这一天体验。搞什么？搞什么？他们干。
照拍照。 呢個寫有啲咁嘅嘢，所以你哋再撈啲咧，再儲多錢咧，就拖佢個網站一個全部嗰啲。你咩啊？OK 啦，入住屌你！啲人係實際。係啊，屌，我覺得係咪？咁咪難啲啦。人咁多人點諗得出？因為最近係邊因為其實你中間嗰啲都唔似三個，中間真係夠盡。係咪啊？係啊，等你乜逼咁㗎？放到好撚大咁樣。有個不幸嘅機會。冇問題，我係係啊 ，OK 啊，我做翻機係冇。機係邊做過？知唔知點解我按三啊？啲衫好濕。我有啲，但係啲地氈都係貴啲。係啊，唔係咯，都冇人講。講完啊嘛，都垂住落嚟喎，你全部都唔好佢哋。之後佢又大風啦，然後咧佢吹一風嘅，幾多執唔執？有啲係好濕嘅，有啲係好撚密。有個有隻天氣唔好鬆住嘅少啊已經，即係鬆定咗就鬆定咗就唔好撳住鬆咯，因為一定甩嘅。快啊！你而家風住我陣間快上山頭啊！咁啊，吹撚到你嘔啊！啲豬肉係你實唔出嚟㗎，應該嘔啊啲我，好好㗎嘛。唔係咁，我梗係知係已經冇到啦。咩啊？我都冇搞過，都冇實。你知我都冇搞。係啊，係呢隻安排。啊，即係整標準真係清楚嘅。標準啊，我本來用呢個唔係我就係驚我本來用呢個咩㗎？因為今日個波唔係，所以冇拖喎。哦，因為唔會變咗黐聲頂，會變咗我痛啦。我都係咯。OK 啦。香港有啲人。我有冇啊？唔係，有時未必係民主喎，因為有條草喺前面嘅啫。唔係有啲空曠嘅地方都係。我啲冇讀書啊，都係喺度咧，我有嘢都係。呢啲嘢中點我呢啲咪啱我啱中點咧？係啊。同佢講，嗰個咩啊？你同佢講啊，嗰個太子啊。我問佢。買啲嘢對力方，啲地都唔得。其實呢支係真係好貴。 摘一下啊。
Hello, it's Brian again. We just took a short break. There's still about 8 to 10 runners still on the field trying to come back. Most athletes are in the field waiting for the final results, which should be announced in about 10 to 20 minutes. During this break, we got a little fix on our GPS track. So we have our M16 course that is shown. So I have a replay to see how the runners did. This is also my first time looking at it. So this is the M16 course. And this M16 course, it's 2.3 kilometers and 95 meters climb. So you can see where each of the runners performed. Alright, now we have the W16 course, so enjoy how the athletes did in this W16 course, a 2.2 kilometer length, 90-minute climb, expected waiting time of 25 minutes, but we had winners that came in at 17 minutes 24 seconds. That's the winner. Let's have a look.
加過，有冇？
街啊，
我知啊。
仲有啊，
繼續。
喂，點解就嚟㗎啫？
都係。
山坡这边不好吧？啊，对对对。对对对，是。好了好了，继续可以了。
Wow.
俾你睇下其他 angle。
啊，哇，我不认识。啊，是。Yeah.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Youth Orienteering Championship 2018. The opening ceremony is now to begin. My name is Sling, and I'll be your MC today. Let me introduce our officiating guest of today. Commissioner for Sports, Culture, Sports, and Tourism Area, Mr. Wang Sam MH. 文化體育及旅遊局體育專員黃德興先生。Member of Legislative Council and Principal of Carpooling Learning Public School, the Honorable Chairperson of Carpooling Learning Head of Charlton Village, Mr. Tong Kim Kwai. 前區區長同品惠先生。of Carpooling Learning Public School, Mr. Tong Si Yun. 打工領領英高級學校校監鄧思源先生。The representative of International Orienteering Federation, also senior event advisor of this championship, Mr. Mura Koshi Shin. Our speaker leader, Mr. Wei Ling. 廖嘉明先生。
of Marketing and Development of Hong Kong Youth Hostels Association, Mr. Wei Yan. 香港青年委员会主席、发起人人来自天香 President of Orienteering Association of Hong Kong, China, Mr. Poon Ka Heng. 中国香港政府总会主席。Promotion and Development Secretary of Orienteering Association of Hong Kong, China. 中國香港政向總會推廣及發展秘書孔繁泰先生。Let's welcome the athletes from the following Asian federations and guests from other federations: China, Hong Kong, China, Japan, Kazakhstan, Republic of Korea, Singapore, Thailand, Chinese Taipei, and also Sweden. And now I shall invite the President of Orienteering Association of Hong Kong, China, Mr. Poon, to give us a welcome speech. Please welcome Mr. Poon with a round of applause.
Hi, everybody, youth and guests, ladies and gentlemen of all youth volunteers from the Asia region. I'm honored to speak at this opening ceremony for Asian Junior and Youth Volunteering Championship. Today we have a good day. It's a beautiful day because the sun is shining very warm in there. And today we have the winners, all talents who show passion, dedication, and excellent performance, which has impressed us all. And I am extremely excited to see the championship finally taking place. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the IOF. Government support all the sponsors, including Equator, Dongbo, Sport Ident, Cancer Council Australia, JMK Compass, and Hong Kong Training Exercise Association, and my fellow officials for making this championship happen. Without their tireless effort and dedication, this event would not have been possible. To all youth standing here today, remember that victory is not solely defined by medals, but by the memories you are create, the lesson you learn, and the friendship you build. Sport has always been an unifying force that brings people together from all. What of live chance spectrum of the age, gender, and culture? It instills discipline that teach us the value of teamwork and inspires us to push beyond our limit. This event is not just about the medal, records, and the victories. It is about the passion, dedication, and sacrifice that each athlete has made to reach this stage. This is about the countless hours spent training, the unwavering determination in the face of adversity, and the related pursuit of excellence. Finally, I would like to congratulate all the winners and the participants of this championship. You have showcased your passion and skill, and we are immensely proud of you. I hope this event will inspire and encourage more youth to take up volunteering and promote the importance of the physical fitness and the mental agendas. Thank you all for coming, and hope you enjoy the event during Christmas holiday in Hong Kong. May this event be a tribute to the unifying power of sports, and may it inspire us to push our boundary and embrace our passion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pun. Next, please join me in welcoming the representative of International Orienteering Federation, Mr. Murakoshi Shin, to give a speech. Mr. Murakoshi, please.
Dear participants and officials, I'm heartily welcome to Hong Kong and 4th Asian Junior Youth Championship in 2023. Some of you might still remember we got together in Japan 4 years ago. We can celebrate the first Asian Championships after 4 years of pandemic. At the closing ceremony of the last championship, I sent a farewell message as a representative of Japanese Orienteering Association. Now I am speaking welcome message on behalf of International Orienteering Federation. Whatever role I take, my message is same. I appreciate your efforts dedicated to good results in orienteering. You are also trying your best to get championship title maybe in this championship. But in addition, I hope you also enjoy orienteering here in Hong Kong, in bushes and the state trophies or border villages, and friendship with other participants, and take good memory there home. That gives you further motivation for continuing orienteering and improvement. Good example is me and Hong Kong organizer. We cooperate more than 20 years together. I really appreciate the Hong Kong organizers' hard work for preparing the stage you compete. Finally, I hope your enthusiasm to orienteering will contribute future development of orienteering in Asia. Have fun and good race. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Murakoshi. May I now invite Mr. Pun to accompany all honorable guests on stage and prepare for the opening ceremony. We will count down from 3 to 1. Please cut the ribbon in front of you to announce the commencement of the Asian Junior and Youth Orienteering Championships 2023. 當我從3數到1，請各位嘉賓一同展賽，標誌本次賽事正式開始。3、2、1。The Asian Junior and Youth Orienteering Championships 2023 will now begin. All guests, please be seated. 2023年亞洲青少年定比賽正式截，請各位嘉賓到台下就座。It's a great pleasure to be offered such a classic venue by Learning Public School for the first day of our championship and the opening ceremony. The students of our school would also like to join in cheering for our athletes around Asia. Let's welcome the choir of Learning Public School to perform on stage. Please welcome the junior school choir with a round of applause. Championships. Did you all enjoy the tight and exciting competition today? All participants have completed the races and decided on how to perform. It's now time for us to recognize and appreciate their remarkable performance. The names of the best athletes of each class have been finalized, and let's not further delay the moment.
Go. OK 啊，OK 啊，因為佢着456，哦，跟住再加埋嗰個係啱啱你，應該喺一同3中加個聲頭。
We have invited Commissioner for Sports, Culture, Sports, and Tourism Bureau, Mr. Moon Hexon, Sam Elliott, to present prizes for M20 class. 現在有請文化體育及旅遊局體育專員陳德德先生向場分享。From Japan, Shoma Hayakawa. From Hong Kong, China. Saiki Kuro. And bronze medal from Hong Kong, China, Chong Yin Tong. Medal from Japan, Shiyoko Ishihara. Gold medal from Japan, Sono Suke. Everyone please rise for the national anthem of Japan.
Okay, please take a look here first. Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
We will now also present the minibus sign as souvenirs to the best successes. The red minibus is Rockefeller's unique mode of transportation. The one feature that stands out is the striking minibus sign that features the red characters on the white background, which are also hand painted.
A little bit more.
Okay. Wait, let's take one more photo, please. Okay, here, please. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Now let's invite the supervisor of car cooling Lingling Public School, Mr. Tong Si Yuen, to present the prizes for W20 class. 現在有請打鼓鈴鈴英公立學校校監杜思業先生為女子20歲組別頒獎。 place from Japan, Yumeko Tsunoda. Fifth place from China, Li Zhuangshen. Bronze medal goes to from Japan, Yuri Fujisawa.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, one more. 3, 2, 1.
And silver medal goes to Japan, Terumi Kaneko. And gold medal goes to Japan, Chihiro Kawase.
Three, two, one. Cheers. One more. 3, 2.
Please rise for the national anthem of Japan.
Oh, let's take a photo here, right? 3, 2, 1. Cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, let's take a photo here, right? 3, 2, 1. Cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Congratulations to all athletes attending this conference. Let's invite member of Legislative Council and President of Taco Union Public School, Honorable Prices for M18 class。現在有請立法會議員齊打鼓命令英公學校校長朱國強先生為男子18歲組別頒獎。 2018, sixth place goes to Japan, Ryota Oishi. Goes to Japan, Hiroki Ishihara. Fourth place goes to China, Chen Junmi. Bronze medal goes to Japan, Ryota Nakamura. Second place goes to Toya Kobayashi. And first place of M18 goes to Hong Kong, China, Hong Kong Police. Please rise for the national anthem of Hong Kong, China.
Okay, let's take a photo here. 3, 2, 1. Yes, one more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's take a photo once again, please. Okay, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Congratulations to all athletes. Let's invite the director of G-Kowada, Mr. Roy Cummings, present the prizes for W18 class. 現在有請 G-Kowada 董事廖家明先生為女子18歲組別頒獎。From Hong Kong, China, Yo-Yo Yo. From Kazakhstan, Shira Amanda Dialba. From Hong Kong, China, YT Hope. Bronze medal goes to Japan, Misha Yamamoto. Silver medal goes to China. Liu Yifu. And gold medal of W18 goes to Hong Kong, China. Please rise for a national anthem of Hong Kong, China. Photo with the prize winner.
Okay, let's take a photo here. Right? 3, 2, 1, cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, let's take a photo once again. 3, 2, 1, cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Congratulations to all athletes and thanks to each winner. Now let's invite the head of marketing and development of Hong Kong Youth Hostels Association, Mr. Ray Young, to present the prizes for 1016 Act. 現在有請香港青年旅社協會市場及擴展總監楊偉傑先生為男子16歲組別頒獎。Sixth place from Japan, Yuji Hatada. From Hong Kong, China, Liu Hulok. Fourth place from China, Jian Hanzhou. Bronze medal goes to Japan. Ruth Taro Said. Silver medal goes to Hong Kong, China. Chop Yu General Style. Gold medal goes to Kazakhstan. David Sivolapov. Please rise for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. For the M16 prize winners.
Oh, let's take a photo here. 3, 2, 1, cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's take one more photo here. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you.
Congratulations to all winners. Let's invite head of Charlton Village, Mr. Tong Kang Kwai, to present the prizes for W16 class. 現在有請周田村村長杜錦貴先生為女子11歲組別頒獎。Sixth place from Japan, Eri Yamamoto. Fifth place from Hong Kong, China, Jerica Kong. Fourth place from Hong Kong, China, Mandy Wingyi Ho. Bronze medal goes to Japan, Shisaku Ono. Silver medal goes to China, Xiao Yuzhou. And gold medal of W16 goes to Hong Kong, China. Please rise for the national anthem of Hong Kong, China. Photo for the W16 prize winners.
Okay, let's take a photo here. 好呢度啊，望一望呢邊影咗相啊。好，嚟啦。3, 2, 1, one more. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
咦，咁快嘅？做咪做？係咯。
哇！我哋影多張相嚟一張。Please take a photo here again, please. Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheers. One more. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Congratulations to all athletes and thank you, Mr. Tong. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the award ceremony. Congratulations again to all the winners, and let's give them another round of applause for their impressive performance. Last but not least, this event wouldn't have been a success without the unlimited support of different parties. May I now invite Mr. Poon, on behalf of OAHK China, to present the appreciation pennants to the following ASEAN parties. The principal of Ta Kung Lane Public School, the Honorable Chu Kok Kerr. The supervisor of Ta Kung Lane Public School, Mr. Tong Si Yun. Head of Chao Tien Village, Mr. To Kam Kwai.
哇！嚟啊，影一張相啊！1, 2, 3，兩張1, 2, 3。OK。
Arranging the choir performance.
嚟啊！1,
Dr. Man Chi
2, 3，兩張1,
for being
2, 3。
medical advisor throughout the competition period. St. John Ambulance, thanks for offering the first aid support throughout the entire 3-day event.
好嚟啊！1, 2, 3，兩張1, 2, 3。好。
No, yeah, but in future we don't have.
As sponsor of this event, ECOA Director,
嚟啊！1,
Mr.
2, 3，兩張1, 2, 3。
The younger age group is
好嚟啊！1, 2, 3，兩張1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3。OK。好嚟啊！1, 2, 3，兩張1, 2, 3。
Orienteering Force. Thanks for making the event perfect for them.
好嚟啊！1, 2, 3，兩張2, 3。好，一齊影一張好唔好啊？我哋褪向呢邊少少先。係啦，係啦。好，大家再一齊向前行一步。係啦。好嚟啦！1, 2, 3，兩張1, 2, 3，1, 2, 3。唔該晒。
And athletes, please return to the same location where you were dropped off this morning. The shuttle bus will depart at 2:45 p.m. 2:45 p.m. Have a good rest and we shall meet again tomorrow. Goodbye and thank you. Salt has been sponsored originally.